Hello, my name is Jason Antalek, and I recently had the good fortune to attend a workshop with Sonya Shannon, the author, artist, and creator of the Transformation Oracle deck. Many aspects of the cards have been shared with us. One of the most outstanding pieces that provides for considerable depth for the reader and insight for the seeker are the 8 phases of transformation. The first phase of transformation is the beginning. It can be represented as a rite of passage, a new job or career, possibly retirement, or embarking on a brand new journey or new phase in life. Notable cards that are in this beginning phase are Journey, Initiation, and Resurrection, and of course the ever present Trickster. As there is always a beginning, there is also always an ending. This phase of transformation may symbolically represent separation or divorce, possibly the completion of a project, downsizing. Notable cards in this phase are separation, harvest, celebration, and renovation. Our next phase is stasis. It is also the least number of cards in any of the phases. The cards that are present here are stuck and direction. They may be symbolic of no movement, standing still, waiting, indecision, possibly even stagnation. Another phase is growth. Notable cards: expansion, discovery, liberation, knowledge, and strategy. Might represent acquisition, some sort of increase, possibly a major shift in power, a breakthrough of some kind. Next, we have nourishment, representative of divine blessings and support, gifts or endowments, an inheritance, possibly spiritual funding. Notable cards in this category are grace, creativity, and connection. The largest category is refinement with 9 cards. It can represent improvement, cleansing, removing of impurities, polishing and finishing, also acquisition of style or culture. Notable cards are integration, receptivity, wisdom, and perspective. One of our last 2 categories is decline, representative of deterioration or diminishment, loss, darkening of the light, dark night of the soul. Notable cards, there are 3: decent, surrender, and simplicity. Our final category is quietude, calmness and peace and stillness, meditation, rejuvenation and restoration. With only 4 cards, they do play a large role in any reading: rest, intuition, prayer, and contemplation. And now that we've outlined the 8 phases of transformation, I'd like to share with you the powerful insights and the deep meanings that can be discovered when we combine the elements with those phases of transformation, even in the simplest oracle spread. So for our purposes of demonstration, I am going to share an element balance reading. So it's a 4-card spread, and first we're going to take a look at the cards without the phases, and then we're going to talk about how the phases can expand the reading. The seeker with this particular reading was wondering if her spiritual path and journey will lead to financial abundance. So first thing is the liberation card. The planet Mercury is represented there, and Mercury spins on one face all the time. It rotates around with a hot side and a cold side. Currently, the seeker is discovering the light and her ability to get things moving again. So her energies and her spirituality is starting to become part of her orbit. Also, as a spiritual card, there is strengthen. That's about the strength from within. It also shows that she may find crystals as excellent tools for her transformation. And they're represented both in the geode around the heart and also in a staff crystal top that the Indian in the picture is holding. When we take a look here at her intuition, the idea is that journaling and quiet time will bring out the things that she's looking for. That there's some emotional stuff there and we haven't quite figured it out yet, but when she does and uses her imagination, she'll be able to apply the things that she comes across into her spiritual practice. And then, as the descent card, she's making her way down into her base chakra. She's going deep within herself to discover the value that is there. And when she finds that value, she's going to figure out how to get it out, get the ore out of the earth and up to the surface where she can actually exchange it for its true value. Now we are going to take a look at how bringing in the phases, that aspect of the cards, broadens the scope of the reading. So as we look at liberation, which is a growth card, it's signifying that spiritual growth is most certainly part of this path. It also shows growth with the strengthen card. Both of these connected spiritually, one with her outside forces and the other discovering the forces from within. So the growth in both places is going to be vast and very quick. Also, when we look at the intuition, the emotional piece, the phase for that is quiet. So it's about having quiet time to truly reflect on the imagination and to figure out uninterrupted how her connection works with her spiritual gifts. As we move down to the descent card, deep into the earth, the phase for the descent card is decline. What the reading shows, in my interpretation, is that she will make her way down into the sacral chakra. It's symbolic of her getting to the base of herself and discovering that there is true gold, there is ore to be mined there. So she declines by making her way down into herself, thinking, what am I going to find here? And then she discovers her true abundance. So it's just about bringing that to the surface. In conclusion, I hope that you have gained some extra knowledge about the phases of transformation and how they apply to the Transformation Oracle deck. I would also like to thank the creator, author, and artist of the Transformation Oracle, Miss Sonya Shannon. Please join her for a workshop where you too can be exposed to the hands-on practices created and intended for the Transformation Oracle to be a great tool in your journey.